It's week 5 of the 2024 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it's coming up next.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And coming out with them, it is the rookie from UCLA. Play action now. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready? Hey!
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a... So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Divine Diablo there to make the play. 2nd down and 8. On the ground, this is Perine. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing is Nix. Here's a screen set up for Perine. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Go, go, alert, alert.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll go play action with Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Ready. Shut up.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Here's P-Rock. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun. It's Nick in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. And they huddle up with a big lead here. The safety added 2 more onto it. And they're going to begin 1st and 10.
Ready up. Let's go. Hot, hot.
Throwing, Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.